Originally opened in 1995 as Jacksonville Municipal Stadium when this franchise entered the NFL. We welcome you to Jacksonville and TIAA Bank Field. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams are.
I guess they picked white. I wasn't supposed to be wearing white
before. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up.
We could have just quit and restarted it.
49ers. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. All right, I knew I was going to ask a question when we sat with the coaches about just how aggressive will you be bringing.
For the record, I didn't do that.
Light for your returner. In this case, it should have been a red light. Should have stayed in the end zone. Terrible field position to start this drive.
Yeah, I didn't though. That's the problem. Oh man.
Here's Raheem Mostert, the local product from right here.
This is not how this game's about to be, is it, Chris?
Up to about the 3-yard line.
I did not jump.
A couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Back near his goal line. Here's Lance.
Yeah, I can't throw the ball either. Yeah, that's fine. I feel like that was a bunch of bull, but, you know, I guess good for you, right?
They might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points.
I'm talking about the 1-yard line, fan. I'm about to just have Brian advance it.
Be a tight game. Who knows? This could wind up being the difference. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. First carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss. 2nd down, Peterson again. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Partner, it's not often that I expect running backs to eclipse 100 yards in back-to-back games, but he left 100 way behind last week. I think he's going to do it again. I'm expecting 150 or more. And last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week, so if he does what you say he might, maybe he'll get another one. Yeah, I think he's locked in. Open man, there's Tim Tebow. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs. First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Now this defense for the Niners, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams. And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And, of course, coming off the safety the last time they had the football. I never want that. No, that's pretty unique, too, isn't it? When you give up points that way and the scoreboard, you look up and it says 2-0, it can throw you a little bit.
I guess they still haven't fixed that, have they?
And move forward.
Yeah, it's an auto-subbing issue. It's not a fatigue issue. It's actually like the game's subbing stuff in and out.
For 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Lance. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds downs across the 30-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all
Godwin.
year. 9-0 now, into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's themselves. I think it's their team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves during the week, practicing, getting ready, and then going out and playing. Can't take your foot off the gas pedal at this stage. Doesn't matter if it's a weak team you're playing or not.
That's wild.
When I talk with one of the best golfers of all time, he told me he never played against the field. He just played against himself and his own standard.
And he's brought down.
Yeah, I know. I just don't, I'm not confident on his.
14 yards and another first.
So, Charles, a tough task for this defense facing the league.
I don't know if he can throw that ball.
At this point in the season, certainly a front runner and MVP consideration right now. What can they do to slow him down?
Well, there's so many different ways that they can go, and I'll guarantee you that defensive staff went through all of them this week.
Oh, believe me, Brian, the opening kickoff, it jumped out of the end zone and then kneeled it to one.
The big play. They're going to play what they call top-down defense and make sure no one gets behind them.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On play action, Lance. This one caught by Kittle, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Really?
George Kittle with touchdown number 7 on the year.
I mean, it's an awkward route, though.
The 49ers have now taken the lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is up to 5.
Ours is 7-2, Brian.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
Mark Andrews did?
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
Did they, like, feed him some steroids or something?
Get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped to the 23.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next.
You got to mess with all those subs, Brian.
It's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all.
He's nasty too, Chris.
So you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January.
Oh, 100%.
Get to the Super Bowl that way.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
Because there's going to be.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. We are in for a good
How is Trevor Lawrence, Chris?
On EA Sports.
Second down, Peterson again.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now here's a throw that's complete. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Who's cutting their grass?
From midfield now, Lawrence.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Colton did.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it.
Oh, no, man. Nick Bosa should have picked that, though, man.
Here's Logan Cook now. He'll boot it away from about his 35.
Hey, you know, Madden be on that shit when you play against somebody else.
Kiss him goodbye, Travis Benjamin. Touchdown, 49ers. Officially,
I gotta say, them angles is mine, though.
On the punt return. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6.
If you did know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach.
I don't see him actually getting through those blocks like that, though.
So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents
They were definitely holding up top.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting up.
He seems faster than he was last year.
In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Second down, Peterson again.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
54 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Now into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off by Quan Alexander. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room.
So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have
why he was in coverage that far downfield, though.
Opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown.
It was supposed to be a run to the right, and then I saw you drop your safety.
Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game.
It would have made me quite sad.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
Why is my punter? My punter is the one booting that, by the way.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
We're actually going to continue this for more than 1 year.
Interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now.
And Peterson, what happened? He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And that one quickly went from a big play for the offense. I thought he may go the distance to a big play for the defense.
And how about
that was
the
Isaiah Simmons,
for the
too.
defense on that play? It broke big. It was going to be an absolute disaster for them. And it turns out they end up with the football. I don't know that they're exactly celebrating. Definitely plenty of relief, though.
That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the
If it would have jumped you out of there, Chris, I'd have probably quit.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They've got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions. But some are worse.
Has he really fumbled for you at all this year?
Possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over,
it's the same thing when I played
it changes
Brian.
momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
On 2nd and 9, Lawrence. Open man right side is Shark. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation. Would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But
this is also a very unfair matchup,
how
too.
The defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is going to be 49er football.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Man, I still can't run on you, Chris.
Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. On 2nd and 9, Lance flush to his right. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And Lance now to throw.
Wow, I invited you to ours.
Time right. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers, they're just pouring it on.
Yeah, I don't know about that,
He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns
100%.
already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across.
I'll just send it to you after this or something.
Much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. On 2nd and 12, Lawrence. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Nick Bosa. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here. Just
delays all of it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
What do you say,
They'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Lance. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 14-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. That one complete to Tebow.
Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow got some wheels on him, Christopher.
A gain there of 21 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space.
Chris says I was on it the other day. I didn't really do anything.
Not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And this is incomplete.
Dropped it again.
Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
I threw one dumb pick in the end zone, Brian. Don't feel good.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. DJ Chark, the intended target, and now it's 3rd down.
Does that make you happy that he dropped it?
Now Lawrence. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Now a clash.
Oh yeah, that's not pass interference. That's not pass interference though, right?
Jason Barrett and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
I know, I saw it. Watch it again. Oh, it ain't gonna show that. Oh no, wait, hold up. Oh yeah, I'd still call that pass interference.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. It got his man complete. And now off to the races down the right side.
That doesn't make sense either.
The touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is
I hate this
answered.
game playing it online, dude.
Get that done.
I'll let you do the analysis.
Brian, they just had Miles Jack guarding.
This young quarterback
probably my
throws, and
fastest
with the
receiver.
success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving.
Yeah, I can see why that's
to turn on
saddening.
Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Yeah, he's the lead one on the bench right now.
The 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And only able to get this to the
Gus
19,
Edwards doesn't think of who is a backup, J.K. Dobbins?
For the touchback.
What do you mean?
The Jacksonville offense set to
I'm
begin
not saying,
their
like, what do
next
you mean?
drive.
Like, what do you mean
And
on
they
his
have a
part?
mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
He's definitely a backup.
Remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Second down, Peterson again. AP still got it. And this will be a Jaguars first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line. 65 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. Another tote for the workhorse here this afternoon, Peterson. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job.
Was Colton beating something, bro?
Holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Oh, AP.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
All right, I've got to be careful here. All right, he's on the plus side of 30. There may be a little gray in the beard, but that's not slowing down his speed as far as he's concerned.
What he's saying, I'm on the plus side of 30.
But if you're on the...
And he loses the football a second time. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in
No, you were not destroying that
rooms,
hotel.
The signs, they talk about it all the time.
Brian,
but
Steven wants to
still,
destroy your
when
hotel.
You get defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball
Brian,
away from you. No matter what
Steven,
position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And he's got this down to the 35. That good for 19 and a first
you're trying to kill him.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control.
Ryan, Steven wants to destroy your hotel.
Runs, taking their time and making it work.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop
I'd rather you not destroy it because it took forever.
21 yards and a first down. They run. Here's Sermon. Ooh, with a juke. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room.
That was the point of the mountain, was to have that.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. And they'll try and run for the first with Sermon. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
What happened?
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Sermon. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Trey Sermon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers continue to roll. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And beyond the 20, but not by
some
much.
sticky with him, aren't you,
Just
Chris?
a yard pass there to the 21.
Get sticky with that man.
They start the drive with Peterson. And not too much going there as he'll get it.
He
up
just
to the
left his block
23-yard
open.
line. Dre Greenlaw in there on the tackle.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Oh, snappers.
He takes us beyond the 35.
Number 1 tackle, number 1, Chris.
That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down.
And that's a pleasing run there by Travis Etienne. And every time I see him carry it, I think of the word mature. Why? 4 full seasons at Clemson, not something you normally get with a running back. Had almost 5,000 yards rushing, the school record, along with 70 rushing touchdowns. That's both the school record and ACC record. The 2nd running back taken in the draft after Najee Harris from Alabama, number 25 overall.
Who?
He's now wearing number 1 in the NFL after wearing number 9 at Clemson. He loves those single digits.
Following the penalty, it's Peterson. And he'll push his way forward to about
His
the
legs
32.
don't stop moving, do they?
Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
2nd down, Peterson again. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down and about 9 to go.
Yeah, that's why he fumbled the last drive, right?
On 3rd down, here's Etienne. 3/4.
Did he fall?
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back
Just
now
destroyed his
in
ankles?
Jacksonville. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Niners take over.
They've benched Raheem Mustard, as Brian says, for Trey Sermon.
Sermon now on 1st and 10. And he'll
my
be brought down,
God.
losing yardage back at the 40. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there, and now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Why are they all rushes?
To the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 43 yards on the ground for him so far. Lance to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
Oh, gosh. The 3rd running back is in now, Chris.
That extends this drive.
Latavius Murray.
First carry for Central Florida alum, Latavius Murray. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's going to take it.
That was bad.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
That was bad.
Latavius Murray, his first touchdown on the year. And the Niners add on their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
Hey, you're the one that said Latavius Murray's still a good running back, and he destroyed your ankles.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Broken ankles.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull.
Oh, he was there. He was. Oh.
Nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, partner,
No touchy.
running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line.
AP gonna have a 1,000-yard year this year, Chris.
Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. On first down, it's Peterson. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards.
Holding.
Let's check on the call.
No wonder you're a backup.
Now a give to Peterson running left.
Oh, he's gone.
And some room to roam now. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
We'll definitely see some.
Yo, did you see the video, Brian,
of right now,
of the college kid running backwards and punching the ref in the face by accident?
For the pass first.
Oh, you haven't?
And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
That's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field.
He did.
So let's see about the call. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside. When
What if Brian be calling the picks before the picks happen? Oh, that's a pick.
Sometimes they get out a little wide.
What?
Detected grabbing some cloth.
They find some open field here. And he is out of bounds, but not before.
AP's got 25 rushes for 168 yards, Brian.
29 yards and a first. One thing that's great about watching.
You only have 217 yards of total offense, Chris. Stop letting AP carry your team.
So there's 2 ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned,
Oh, you got
just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence.
I see why he's your 3rd string.
The guy's doing the blocking.
James Robinson.
He just takes it and goes with abandon.
Yeah,
2
James
yards
Robinson.
on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I think is who it is. Oh, that was perfectly timed.
Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free.
Look, man, he just got
But a
smacked.
teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people
Did you
on
see that
base in
hit? He was like,
scoring
smack.
position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd
He's still in the
down.
game.
Here's Lawrence to throw. It's caught. Smith. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that
4th and
football,
inches.
He's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been
Then the 2-minute warning happens.
affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And he will
Trevor
have
Lawrence.
first down before he's tackled at the 12.
Yeah, nah, he stood up and was like, nah, I'm going.
The 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Really? You can't even tell, man.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
When I got ETN and James Robinson in the game.
Now Lawrence eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's the Pro Bowl cornerback, Richard Sherman. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10, and into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Oh, they don't got ETN out there, really?
Smith now from his end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone.
Hey, hit accept, hit accept, hit accept.
So that will push him back.
Don't blame you.
And now we know why I have a little extra space to run, don't we? An illegal block in the back, that penalty will move them back.
Lance, a give now to Sermon. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 61 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Here's Sermon. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Oh, he's tired shit.
A give for Sermon running right. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. And they'll run with Sermon. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield.
You called that one, Chris. That run.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball
no more.
things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle
Ryan, our
this
game's
and
over.
carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Niners, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, it's loss number 3 for them on the year. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Atlanta Falcons come to town. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Ew. I threw 9 passes that entire game.